Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger Baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Joe Blanton, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
The starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Steve, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark. So
let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality.
What's coming? Christian Friedrich, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
And how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez.
He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic.
It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, guys, Alexi Ramirez, he's been a bit of an enigma. He's prone to having some mental lapses on defense, but he's also shown that he's capable of making some acrobatic plays.
Will Myers steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately.
Key fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Oh, what a stop. The throw. It's late. He's safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Stepping in, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. This one's down to third. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. Derek Norris will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. One there. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Stepping in now, Alexi Amarista. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead. Yasiel Puig will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And this is off the fence right in front of the Dodger bullpen. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double. Jock Peterson will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
Well, it's still early in the season, but I really expect him to keep up this great pace with the power numbers. He's got a ton of pop in that bat.
And that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So striding in, Trace Thompson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Kemp. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Christian Friedrich sets up. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
John Jay will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Will Myers is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
For San Diego, first baseman number
First offering on its way.
Will Myers.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. 8th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot. Down.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. Derek Norris stands in.
Derek.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
There's one. Yasiel Puig strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. They still. Christian Friedrich heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. And 2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt. Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there. And I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
John Jay. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1 and 2.
Standing in now, Melvin Upton Jr. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Second baseman.
Ready now, Yonhervis Solarte as the switch hitter.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Oh, and he misses it. Around second, he'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The catcher, number 3.
Derek Norris stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Route number 1. Corey Seager will try it again. He's grounded out in. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He singled his last time up. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Carlos Villanueva will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Carlos Villanueva.
Jock Peterson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in.
That big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. But you don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1 out single.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Trace Thompson, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third 90 feet away.
Some guys are just flat-out clutch. They come through in these situations time and time again. We'll see if he's got that in him here.
But he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. John Jay comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first empty 1-man out. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Matt Kemp will stand in now, and he's been kept. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Runners on the move for second. Now Kemp swings and sends a high fly ball with good carry out to deep left field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot for Matt Kemp, and it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead.
And let's take a look at where this pitch ends up. You can see there, you know, even though this pitch isn't technically in the strike zone, it's still pretty much in his wheelhouse, and he just yanks this thing right out of here.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And the call's being made, so that's going to be all for Joe Blanton. So he'll depart after getting 1 out here in the 8th, but he's in line to take the loss, barring a late turnaround. Pedro Baez will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Here's Will Myers as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1 down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in only play he had, and he made it a good one.
The catcher, number 3.
Derek Norris now to 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swung tonight. Travis Jankowski will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 16, Travis.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it'll be the 6'6" lefty Matt Thornton. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball. Casey Fiend will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom. Welcome to everybody as we join you here with one away in the 9th inning. 2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Brett Wallace will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Brett Wallace.
Pulled toward right center field. Peterson moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they still lead.
Your attention, please.
And a save situation here, so on comes the right-hander Fernando Rodney.
The right fielder, number 66.
Yasiel Puig makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, that's just fine work out of the back end of that bullpen here as Rodney comes in to fire a scoreless 9th, and he picks up the save.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the line,